We have with us Mr. Anupam Gupta, a senior advocate of Punjab and Haryana High Court, who is quite knowledgeable about the case in which Mr. Khemka has given his advice. Mr. Gupta, what do you have to say about this entire affair of Robert Vadra and the DLF?
Let me say publicly, I know Mr. Ashok Khemka as one of the most outstanding and one of the most honest officers in the state of Haryana. It is a tragedy and a travesty of good governance that such a man is sought to be punished like this. He is not only honest, he is a very courageous man. He's always been proactively honest, a man who simply cannot countenance or condone corruption. And that is why he has done for what he has been transferred.
But do you think there is an element of truth in what he alleges regarding Robert Vadra's deal with the DLF?
I do believe that details and nuances apart, the larger picture of Mr. Robert Vadra's transactions with DLF, which has come out in the public domain, is true. It is substantially true. On some matters of detail, some nuances, perhaps we need some more facts to flesh out the entire story. But the broad picture is true.
We have also received reports that Mr. Khemka has received threats of various kinds, including death threats. Do you have any information about that? Has he shared any information with you?
Yes, he has personally shared this matter with me. And I'm therefore taking the liberty of sharing this with the public at large through your channel. He has received death threats on phone, the very petty manner of ringing the front door bell and then running off trying to demoralize a man, break his spirit and resolve. All that I can say, these are very petty efforts which have been tried by the strongest of men in the past. They have never succeeded. In the case of Mr. Khemka, a very strong and conscientious man, I am certain they will not succeed.
Therefore, it is very clear that efforts have been made to threaten Mr. Khemka, death threats, and people ringing his doorbell and running away, thereby trying to scare him and making him succumb to pressure. The camera person Jitendra Sandhu, Manaman Singh China in Chandigarh for Headlines Today.